Hi and welcome back to the page. Today we will be talking about 5 different sources from which you can get your inspiration for your design. It can be any type of design. It's either in your architecture, it's either fashion design, or it's either product design, interior designing, or I don't know, anything, calligraphy, graphic design. So wherever you start from, if you're like building up your style, or if you're trying to get up with a new project and you have no ideas in your head, the first thing you do is enter Pinterest or from anywhere else and try to find inspiration from which you can work out your design, from which you can develop your design. So of course the first thing would be Pinterest, because that's what I personally use. See, when I'm out of ideas and I have no clue where to begin with, when I'm looking into nature for some inspiration, or when I'm looking into anything, the first thing I do is open Pinterest. So let's just go through the main architecture page of Pinterest. We'll just see what all we'll come across. So these are types of architecture. There's Japanese modern architecture, which caught my eye. Yeah, and these are articles that will take you to the website and you can read more about it if you're interested. That seems interesting, so I'm just gonna click on it. And actually there's Pinterest, according to me, collects all these links, all the articles together. So it's like a source where you can find various platforms in one platform. So actually for me, personally, I refer to a lot of sheets like these, because when I'm planning on how to present my sheets, these give me quite an inspiration before I make my, why am I saying so many times? That's weird, I know. So this sheet looks interesting as well. The rendering of trees is very unique, so you can get inspiration, not copy it on your sheet. So that there's a huge difference between copying and inspiration. Okay, so the second thing would be looking into magazines and books. It sounds really difficult for people who don't really collect magazines. You don't have to collect them. You can always go into a library, walk into a library, and refer to as many books as possible. Now you might be thinking, why refer books when you have everything on your phone? But I'd rather say having a collection of magazines. For me, I am personally interested into interior designing because I'm into architecture and architectural, magazines and stuff. But it could be different for you. If you're into fashion, probably you collect a lot of fashion magazines. And looking into fashion magazines for inspiration is a great idea. Same goes with all the other people of different design categories. So that's what I do. Let me just grab a few books that are right over here. So how do they help me is, whenever I run out of motivation and when there's nothing else that I want to do, and when I'm very bored, what I do is I refer to these books, get myself updated with what's going on in the interior world. So let me show you a few. So this is top 10 young achievers and compact spaces, sustainable spaces, and unique materials. Of course that is helpful, right? You don't see all of that together in a on a website. They're all scattered. And this one is interiors and decor. So it's top 50 architects and designers, and this is 100 different projects, interior projects. So obviously each and every different magazine will give you a lot of information and of course inspiration as well. So I'd like to tell you, take magazines that actually help you out with your inspiration, and keep referring to them and keep up with the trends. See, this is Trends 2018, quite an old one, but of course still informative. So that's what keeps me inspired, and these magazines will help you a lot. So you can take a package of monthly magazine package, or for a year or two, or you could also have digital magazines. And yeah, so get yourself a few magazine packages and you're good to go. When you're looking at magazines, you can like search for the types of magazines that you have, like this one over here. So there's Architectural Digest, Architecture Plus Design magazine. So I think I would be very interested in this one because there's design as well. So there's Architectural Review. So you can like choose what you feel more connected to, and you can take a subscription for probably an year or two, and that'll be good. So this is how you like find magazines in the first place when you have no idea of what types of magazines are there, right? Now the third one is Behance. What you see over there is a lot of people upload their projects, and they're all unique. So you get to see architectural projects, photography, and you get to see food, graphic designing, and there's a lot of projects, and it's a great tool to get exposed to what people are actually doing in the real world and how their projects are evolving from the starting stage. So that'll help you understand how you can take your inspiration to your end product. So, and you can like understand the journey between. So this is the main page of Behance, and according to me this is very user friendly and it's very eye catchy as well. And all the categories are on the above, like you can see on the top row. So there's Photoshop, Best of Behance, graphic design, photography, illustration, there's 3D art, UX design, and motion, architecture. So let's see what's in architecture. So there's architecture, interior designing, architecture photography, and architecture visualization. So under Photoshop, if you're looking for inspiration for art or poster making, etc. So this is a beautiful example of art. Is this really on Photoshop? Yeah. So if you're looking for different styles and copy different styles, and when you're in the process of making your own style of art, so this will help you a lot. So same with graphic design. So the fourth one is Dribble, which is Dribbble, and it's just like Behance, but there's different projects on Dribbble, and you can browse content for free for inspiration for designers all around the world. And Dribbble is, you can also upload on Dribbble and Behance. I didn't mention this before. So for that you'll have to take a membership, or you're like termed as a player on Dribbble, and then you can upload your work. So Dribbble, Behance, they are great sources to find projects of students and people who are actually in practice, and it's a great way to find inspiration. So yeah. So this is the main page of Dribbble. So let's go to inspiration. As you can see, there's inspiration, find work, learn design. So explore design work, trending works to inspire you. So just like in Behance, there's different categories that you can go to and find different projects. So there's product design, typography. Yeah, so let's go to product design. So if you compare Behance and this, I think I really still prefer Behance because the projects over there and the search engine is easier than that of Dribbble. So the fifth one is Instagram, which everybody is aware of, and over here you can go into hashtags directly. For example, if you're looking for architecture inspiration, just say hashtag architecture or hashtag architecture projects or anything that's related to what you want to find out about. So that's how you can come across a lot of people and a lot of students, and you can interact with them. But the great thing about Instagram is that you can actually talk to people, which is very simple, and gaining inputs from their side. I mean, if you have like an inspiration and if you want to talk to strangers and build a community, that's a great way, and you can do that on Instagram. And obviously inspiration has never been less on Instagram because they just keep popping up every day. Once if you like start looking for hashtag whatever you're looking for, hashtag food, hashtag architectural design, hashtag fashion, inspiration, so anything that you're looking for. And I mean, there's always that connectivity and community that you can build on Instagram. So Instagram is a great way. So that was the 5 inspiration giving sources for y'all.